defense.
Here's Smith. His throw incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two.
It's also very important to find the scheme
10 yards still left on
that fits your team. Some teams can throw well, some teams run well, so I try to play with the teams just like they play in the NFL. If they're a running team, that's what I'm going to do. Redskins are predominantly a running team, so I'm going to mainly run with them. Giants, I run with the Giants. Carolina, you can throw or run. Colts, I throw a lot with them. There's about 7 teams that execute this scheme that I use very well. Some teams don't execute it that good. What I do when I play Madden, I play Madden, I approach it just like I'm a coach. I have a game plan when I go into each game, depending on who I'm playing, what team I'm playing. And I know every team in Madden. I know all the rosters, who can do what, who can't do anything. So when I play against an opponent, I have a game plan, a strategy, who I'm going to contain or try to control, who I want to take away. Now against the Chiefs, you want to contain Charles. Against the Chiefs, you want to contain Charles more so, and then Hill. Hill is the fastest receiver in Madden. Your number 10, Hill, he's the fastest receiver. This guy, number 10, he's a 97 speed. Throw it up there, he'll go get it.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They complete it to Hill. 22 yards.
Usually when I play with the Chiefs, I score 40, 50 points when I play with them. I just throw the ball up the hill and he runs down there and get it. Touchdown.
Guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. After that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
Thanks for stopping by my channel. Please support, subscribe, follow, share with others. I'm a Madden gamer. I've been playing Madden for a while there. I have several schemes that I use. If you have anything you want me to share with you, I'll share it with you. If you have a team you want me to play with, or if you have a question on how I would use that team, how I would set the roster. Each team I play with, I have different roster sets that I use. I don't use the starting. I don't necessarily use a starting player. The overall number of a player doesn't tell the whole story.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Streaming live on Twitch TV. Shout out to my opponent, Brizay. He's playing with the Mighty Chiefs.
From the red zone now, Smith. That's going to be caught.
No, they don't hear you, but they hear me. They can see you, they don't hear you.
That was a nicely run slant route. And what
yes.
trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps.
So we're going to shout out to my opponent playing with the Mighty Chiefs, Brizay, B-R-I-Z-Z-A-I. He's running with these Chiefs. Got the play action, and he hits the speedy receiver. Hill is the fastest receiver in the Madden 17, and he just hit him on a crossing pattern. Nobody's going to run with him, so good play by my opponent. Touchdown for the Chiefs.
And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play.
Now my opponent's going for 2, which is a smart play. He wants to.
Here's Smith looking to throw, and they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite.
Again, when I play Madden, I approach the game just like I'm the coach. I'm coaching the team. I let the players execute. I'm not very good at user sticks or whatever. I don't believe in that. I believe in having a scheme, call plays, let the players execute. I know how to switch to the player, but as far as user picks and things like that, I don't really get into that. My scheme is going to get my interceptions for me based on my players' talent. I'm in the top 1.3% online players out of 100,000 are ranked 1,200.
Because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're
ranked in the top 1.3% out of 100,000 online ranked players in Xbox One. Now I haven't tried PlayStation, but Xbox One I'm ranked 1,400 or something out of 100,000 ranked players online.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there as
And I've got to that point by, like I said, coaching the team, having schemes. I don't do all that user picks or user catches and stuff. I call plays and let them execute. I will switch to the player. Wherever the ball is going, I'll switch to that player. But for the most part, I'm not a stick, user. Whatever they call that, joystick control. Stick handles. Oh, you user, okay. We're calling a straight-up game here with the Redskins. I'm executing. They're doing pretty well in this my playbook, both on offense and defense.
Now they'll run it on the toss, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
You have to give big-time credit to the cornerback on that play. Most of them like to just sit back and say, I'm playing pass.
Shout out to my viewers. If you have a team you want me to play with next, you want to ask me how I would use that, how I would set the roster, or what playbook I would use with the team, let me know in my chat box.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Out to the left here to Reed. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the 1st down. So you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Skins going for it. Cousins. Jordan Reed has it. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
The Redskins have 2 of the fastest tight ends in the game, I believe. They both are 86 speed and 88, 89 acceleration. And they're both tall.
You know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings
I believe the fastest tight end is that tight end for the Ravens, Weller. He's a 90 speed and 90 acceleration.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now they're going to see more.
Let me see. Let me look at my for each team I have a sheet with the roster on it. My roster sets. Let me see what the Chiefs have. Kelsey, I think he's an 87 acceleration. That's not bad.
So they're leading.
I would say 86 and above acceleration is really good for a tight end.
They just want to milk the clock.
Because you got to figure you mainly run it against linebackers.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. Getting late here in the 4th, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. Now let's go. Cousins now on 2nd down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
So I'm playing to the Redskins' strengths, which is their tight end and their running backs. Deshaun Jackson is fast, but he's small. He'll defense will intercept him and push him out of the way and take the ball from him. So I'm not going deep to him. Every now and then I may go to him deep.
You light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40.
I would advise against trying to throw to Deshaun Jackson on the flight path unless he's wide open, because he's going to get popped and they're going to get the ball intercepted.
Meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Now on defense, the Redskins are rated 78, so average. 75-80 is pretty much average.
They did that plus 3.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires.
So next, viewers, I'm going to play with a team that has a really strong defense with my scheme. You're going to see the difference in how they execute the playbook. Redskins are doing okay, but they are only an average defense, 78 rated.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Cousins. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result.
So being that the Redskins have 2 fast tight ends, I got the option to go either or on that play.
Anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate.
Well, this team, they don't execute my scheme.
Now Jones.
I'm normally 45, 50 points with my scheme, but I'm playing to their strength. They are run team more so. I can't throw deep to Deshaun because, like I said, he's small unless he's wide open. But the Chiefs' defense is too good, so I'm not even trying to go there.
They'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Long drive, the defense.
Well, yes, Julio is fast and he's strong. He's going to go get the ball. But Deshaun will get popped and the ball will get picked off. So that's why I didn't go to him. So this is a typical Redskin game. I mean, ball control. I stayed safe against a strong Kansas City defense. We didn't want to try to.
Defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stage.
So like I said, each team I play with, I play to their strength.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. That one goes for 13. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout.
So the Redskins, they fared very well against the Chiefs. I stayed within their what they're able to do, knowing that they don't have a whole lot of talent.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Offense has been out there a while. This is their 14th.
Yeah, good game. Shout out to my opponent, Brizay.
On 3rd down, here's Jones.
And this is what the Redskins do. You have to run with them. They have a big offensive line. I looked at their weight. Each team, I have a sheet with each team's roster on there, so I know who can do what, who's strong where, and who can do what or whatever. And I know they're a strong run team, just like the Giants. But the Giants have a much stronger defense.
Oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now here comes Kansas City. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because
yeah, maybe depending on what defense they're in.
What's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. He's got a man wide open. It's Macklin.
So the Redskins play a good game. They get the win here, 20-9 at home. Again, before this game, I played with the Redskins. I played against the Vikings, but I was using the West Coast offensive playbook and the multiple D playbook. It has a lot of 4-3. But I find a lot of the 4-3 playbooks don't have good pass formations in it, whereas the 3-4 playbooks have better pass, like big dime. So viewers, you just saw this game. We came again with the Redskins using my playbooks that I normally use, which is the Bengals offensive playbook, and in most cases the New England Patriots defensive playbook, or either the Green Bay Packers defensive playbook. In the Premier Strategy Guide, they list the #1 defensive playbook is the New england Patriots. The #2 playbook is supposed to be the Vikings, and #3 is the Packers.
So long from FedEx Field.
Offensive playbook #1, according to Premier Strategy Guide, is New England Patriots. I believe #2 they list Dolphins. So there we have it. We ran the second game with the Redskins using the Bengals offensive playbook and the New England Patriots defensive playbook. After every game, I go back and check my playbook. I'm using the Cincinnati Bengals offensive playbook, New England Patriots defensive playbook. The key thing here, viewers, while I have the viewers watching my settings, let's see, defensive switch assist. I don't like that. I like to switch myself. Coaching mode, of course, you want that off. A key thing that you must know, the player speed parity scale. You don't want that at 50 because if you do, all the players run the same speed in the game. You want this at about 4 or 5. This creates greater separation between the fastest and slower players. As you can see listed under here, increase or decrease the minimum in-game speed for players. A lower number creates greater separation between the fastest and slower players. So your faster players are going to outrun your slower players. Now, if you're playing against an opponent and you have a 95 speed receiver and the linebacker is 85 speed, he shouldn't be catching that wide receiver. But if you have this set at 50, he's going to catch the wide receiver in most cases based on what defense they're in. So this player speed parity scale, I'm going to put this on my YouTube page also. My YouTube page is, the name of my YouTube page is gaming, the word gaming, and then you put a space, the word analysis, a / the word strategies. That's my YouTube channel. I have about almost 90 videos up. I only have 4 that's public. But if you go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my channel, again, my YouTube channel is the word gaming, GAMING. You put a space and then you put the word analysis. Then you put a / and you put the word strategies. Gaming analysis / strategies. That's my YouTube page. Right now I have 4 videos up of me streaming on Twitch TV with strategies. I have about 90 something videos, but I'm going to put them up, put so many up, each week. Now again, this player speed parity scale, you want this at 4 or 5 because you want your faster players to get their separation from the slower players. If you don't set it at that, and this works online too, when you play online, or if you're playing someone in person, you want this on 4 or 5. Many players don't know this because if you put this at 50, I'm gonna put it up to 50. You put it up to 50, all the players are pretty much the same speed on the field. So a 90 defensive back is going to run with a 97 receiver. You don't want that. That doesn't make any sense. How can a defensive end that's 80 speed run down a running back that's 93 speed? But if you put it at 50, he's going to do it. So you want it at 4 or 5. I'm going to put this on my YouTube page also, so a lot of players don't know this. You ever wonder why you're in a game and you're playing and you're getting caught from behind? And you know you got a fast receiver. He's faster than the linebacker, but the linebacker's running you down. This is why. Because it's set at 50. The default is 50, but you want to put this at 4 or 5. Let's see what else. Everything else is pretty much the same. I use the Cincinnati Bengals offensive playbook and the New England Patriots defensive playbook. So if you have a team you'd like me to play with, put it in my chat box and I'll play with that team. If you have a question on how I would use a certain roster set with a particular team, just put it in my chat box and let me know. If not, I'm going to go into another team here. Let's see. Let's try the let's try a team that you normally don't see online. Let's try the Colts. Colts are supposed to be not that good of a team. Let's try them. I'm going to show you how I run with the Colts. I put Gore at number 2 back because in my scheme, Gore runs better inside. So I'm going to put Gore at number 2 because in my scheme, he runs better inside. And you'll see when I get into the game. Hilton, I want him at number 1. Moncrief, I want at number 3. Dorsett, I like my fastest receiver to be at number 2. Because for some reason, my quarterback, I seem to throw better to my right. And you can see he has good speed, 96 speed. Tight end, they're pretty set. At left end, I like my left ends to be pretty fast. And the overall rating doesn't always tell the story. Now, he's a 76 rating, but it could be a guy down on the bench that's maybe a 60 rating. But he could be better pass coverage. And I'm going to show you what I mean. In my scheme, I put D Mount at left end for the Colts. Because you can see he's much faster. And I'm going to show you his man coverage and zone coverage. You see, he plays better man coverage, and he plays better zone coverage. So I'm going to put him at left end. I like my left ends to be able to drop back and pass cover based on what defense I'm calling. At right end, you see Jones is only a 68 speed. That's too slow for my scheme. So I'm going to put C. Carter. You see, C. Carter is a lot faster. And I believe he plays better man and zone coverage. So let's see what he plays in man and zone coverage. It's very important to set your roster. You can't, when you're playing a certain team, you just can't go by who's starting. See, you see he's a 56 man coverage and 59 zone coverage. Much better than this guy that they got starting, even though he's a little bit rated overall. Again, overall rating doesn't tell the whole story. Walden, I like Ayers at left running back, linebacker, because he plays better man and zone coverage. I like my people to be able to play man and zone coverage and can stop the run also. So you see, Ayers is 66 man coverage and 76 zone coverage. So he's better. And he's faster, so he's going to start in my scheme. This is my scheme. Everybody have different schemes. I like D. Morris at number 2 because he's faster. Even though he's rated a little bit higher, but he's not rated that much higher. He's only 3 notches. But you see, he's faster, so he's going to be in my scheme. Now, let's go into a game with the Colts, and let's see how they fare in my scheme. Now let's see how the Colts going to do in my scheme. You'll see what I mean by certain teams execute playbooks better than others. You just saw the Redskins use the playbook. They scored 20 points, but look at how the Colts execute. They have a much better quarterback. They have faster receivers.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features 2 quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Colts going up against the Broncos. So let's get you out to Denver for the call of our game. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Denver Broncos.
So this is a very good matchup. The Broncos against the Colts. Let's see how the Colts fare against the Broncos. Super Bowl defense Broncos.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go from Sports Authority Field. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Okay, Coach, let's play some defense. We're on the road in Denver.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this one complete to Virgil Green. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. And there they went crossing route against his own defense. What do you think of that?
takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really
That's that play action. The play action, for some reason, it freezes the defense for some reason.
Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Vontae Davis.
So that was good defense. Vontae Davis is a pretty good cornerback.
43-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now the first carry here for Frank Gore. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Here's the offense, and if you're the defense, Charles, you really have to focus on that guy that's highlighted on the screen.
You're talking about pure speed. T.Y. Hilton can get down the middle of the field and really stretch a defense.
Here's Luck. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught. A big play there.
Philip Dorsett can fly. You saw that on that play.
5 yards. And now a first down following that long gain.
They went for the haymaker there, didn't they? A big shot towards the end zone, and they came up with the catch, but they were tackled short of the goal line. The defense escaped the big one there.
And he's into
What I mean by Gore, he runs better inside. Because they got him slow. They got him at 82 speed, but he's an 87 acceleration. But his ball carry vision is 93.
Take a first quarter lead. And Charles, he's able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Acceleration is going to be with the ball in his hand. That's what acceleration means. He's not fast. He's 82 speed, but with the ball in his hand, he's a 88 acceleration. That's pretty good with the 93 ball carry vision.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
The Colts don't have that good of a defense, but in my scheme, it's going to make them look like they're a good defense. You'll see as the game goes on.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's the offense, and you got to talk about the guy that they nicknamed Bebe, Charles Demaryius Thomas.
You worry about him catching the ball, but you worry more about what he does after the catch. Big, strong, physical. He makes plays downfield.
Here's Simeon now on 2nd down.
So we're on the road. We want to keep the game fairly close. We're all on the road, and Denver has a much stronger team overall. But I think the Colts' offense is more explosive.
Back that got to him with the pressure.
Oh, look at the former defensive back.
What you're basically looking at is basically a defense against offense, because the Colts do have an explosive offense.
Here in this first quarter. And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the.
But basically in this game, you're going to be seeing offense against defense. Broncos have a very strong defense.
Incomplete into the hands of Fowler. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down.
But personally, I don't think the Broncos match up with the Colts because their offense is too explosive. We'll see how this.
They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a first down for him, too.
And now we'll look at
But the Colts are doing pretty good up here in Denver. We jumped out 7-0. We hit Philip Dorsett on the 50-yard pass, and then Gore took it in from about 2 yards out.
On 2nd down, here's Simeon. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead.
Now, Denver is a strong defensive team. Their offense is not that explosive, so we're not too much worried about a lot of points being scored.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 30.
But unless someone suggests a team in my chat box, I'm going to play with Denver next. And I'm going to show you how you play with Denver and make them dominant. Again, it's important to play the team according to their scheme, what they can do. Because Madden actually make the team play like they do in real life for the most part. So if a team is a running team, you don't try to throw deep with them. Every now and then, maybe.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. And no escaping this time as he'll
So unless someone put in my chat box, you want me to play with a team next, I'm going to play with Denver next. I'm going to show you how I would run Denver, how I would set their roster. Feel free to put in my chat box. If you have a team you want me to play with, or you want to ask me how I would use a certain team, what scheme would I use, or how would I set the roster, feel free to ask that.
Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Now Simeon, and his pass incomplete. C.J. Anderson, the intended target, and it's third down.
I enjoy playing Madden, and I enjoy helping others with what I know. I'm still learning. That's why my channel, Twitch channel, says learning now. I'm still learning.
From the gun on third, Simeon going for the deep ball. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it.
That was a nice deep throw by my opponent. He stretched the defense. That's a good.
Pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing, and on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield.
Unfortunately, Denver's not that type of team to be trying to throw it. If he's going to play like that, the coach is going to blow this team out.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And the possession switches to Indianapolis. Here come the Colts. As you look forward for them, after 3 11-5 campaigns, back-to-back 8-8 seasons, missing the playoffs, but appears Chuck Pagano will be the head coach again. Many thought he might be on the way out.
He's staying, brand new general manager in place. They'll have to work hand in hand together to keep improving the roster. But you just mentioned the back-to-back 8-8 seasons in the AFC South. That only puts them about 1 game out of the playoffs.
Right, let's go, Colts.
So they can make any type of improvement. They have a chance to get back into the playoffs where they were for the previous 3 seasons.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out.
Feel free to put a team in my chat box if you have a team you would like me to try next, or if you want to know how I would how I would set the roster. Just let me know.
Back to the ground, this time with Gore. And they'll take him down.
This is what I mean. See how Gore, he runs better inside.
I still remember when Frank Gore came out of the University of Miami, and there were injury questions.
So don't try to run outside with Gore, because they didn't give him, unfortunately, they didn't give him too much speed in this game. He's only 82 speed, but he's an 88 acceleration with 93 ball carry vision.
With guys running the football, but Gore picking him back up this year. He's 33, Larry Fitzgerald's 33. Those guys still producing.
And you know what coaches say about both of them? They're the ultimate pros. We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Now it's locked. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively.
So again, feel free to suggest a team that you would like me to play with, or if you'd like to know how I would use that team.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. He's going to go for a big play downfield and almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
But that was good defense. He just was roaming back there, using the free safety, I guess.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Taken from just outside the 30. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Broncos take.
So again, viewers, if you have a team, you want to know how I would use that team, how I would set the roster, again, put it in my chat box. Make sure to support, follow me, tell others, share.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all.
Now, the Colts have an average defense, but in my scheme, they seem to play pretty good.
Completes it to Norwood. And
It's all in playbook that you use. Playbooks do make a difference based on what team you're playing with. Every team can execute
That looked like a pretty good
particular playbooks.
there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. They go play action here on first down. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball.
We almost get the pick on that one.
Sanders, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense.
Every team can't use certain playbooks, so you have to know what you have.
And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. A play fake to Anderson. It's Simeon.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense within a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran.
So Denver's driving down. Denver trying to get a score
Big,
up here in Mile High Stadium.
and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
From the red zone now, Simeon. Escaping the pressure right. And caught right side, Green. The completion.
We had to contain the quarterback, try to keep him from rolling out.
Number 6 on this drive. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game.
He got me on that. I knew he was going to do that.
Touchdown.
A lot of online players, that's what they do. They scramble with the quarterback, but he won't get that too much. We'll be looking out for that. He caught me in a different defense.
Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good?
So a lot of online players, they
I think you'd rather take your
like to
chances
run with the
with
quarterback.
exactly
You know, you can sustain drives like that. Now, he just scored a touchdown with his quarterback.
So we're right back
But we're not going to be
all even
letting the
as
quarterback
kicks away.
do that too much in this game.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
That gets you cheap first downs, sustain drives.
And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And a tight
Again, if you
punting last time.
want to suggest a
See if we
team,
can
put it
get
in my
something
chat box.
going on this drive.
If you want to ask me how I would
As they head to the field now,
run that
with the
particular
game
team,
this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Second down following the run.
just feel free to put it in my chat box or ask the question.
Here's Luck now on second down. He's going to float this one deep right side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
I remember Philip Dorsett coming out of the University of Miami ready to hit the league. All we talked about was speed, speed, speed. Just
He had Dorsett open, but
you've got a great chance at
I underestimated Andrew Luck's arm on that one.
Time they tried a deep downfield with his speed, but incomplete. Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. And that is
That's good defense.
incomplete. His tight end, Dwayne Allen, the intended receiver. And it brings up 4th down.
Well, I've got to give him some credit there. He tried to sell the out route, tried to sell it hard. And as a receiver, what you're really trying to do is maneuver a defender inside to give yourself a little more cushion breaking to the out.
So now we have to watch out for the scrambling quarterback. He just coming in. He just scored with his quarterback. He ran in about 20 yards out, so we have to keep the quarterback contained.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
I'm not going to lose the game on the quarterback scrambling.
Take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And incomplete.
That was good defense there.
In the end zone.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of...
It's the old famous play action. Now, viewers, the play action, it freezes the defense, which is kind of Mickey. Hopefully Madden will address that in Madden 18. It freezes the entire defense on that play action glitch. Many online players use that a lot. I can see some players freezing, but every player is not going to be fooled. So hopefully they fine-tune that in Madden 18.
2nd and 10. Simeon again. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. And that's incomplete.
And there was a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. And they're going to go soft on the corners. To throw with Simeon. And he takes a shot.
Got a little pressure from the off the edge there.
Thomas, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. It's caught. He finds Norwood. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
So they'll try again with Anderson, and he'll take it into
That's a nice run there.
for a Denver score. C.J. Anderson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
And that touchdown
I should have saw that coming. I didn't think he'd run the same play, but he did. So they jump out 14-7 up here in Mile High.
See on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. This is taken near the 13. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And on the last go-around,
Let's go, Colts.
Couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. To throw on 2nd down is Locke. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
That was good defense.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Luck now to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down.
That's good defense.
Pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
So it's 14-7 here in Mile High.
4 quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Colts get the ball. That's good.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
All of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And after the play on the ground,
Denver has a very
brings up
strong
2nd
defense.
down here.
So this is a typical game, 14-7. It's about right.
And again, it's Turbin. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house.
Like the way the game is going. I mean, we're on the road.
That's the kind of run they need, hopefully to get themselves kick-started.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first.
And there's another completion to the tight end.
We like where we are right now. We're 14-7. We have the ball.
It is indeed.
Colts are moving the ball pretty good.
They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
But I was saying, you see Gore runs better inside.
On second and short.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage,
I don't know why they gave Gore only an 82 speed. You know, he should be faster than that, but he is a 93 ball carry vision, so that's equally important, I guess.
On the run, it's Robert Turbin, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. Luck going to keep it on the sneak.
I figure Luck is the big quarterback, so we figure he can fall forward a couple of inches.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is.
You can do that with a big quarterback. You know, 3rd and inches, 4th and inches, just fall forward.
Turbin, toss play. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up, not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now to try to open things up in the run game.
Wide open, it's Allen, complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's a good play. Allen had body position on that one. He was able to get that.
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there are more people there to get him down.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard
Turbin with the good ball carry vision.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
So much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention.
Again, viewers, if you have a team you'd like me to try next, just put it in my chat box. Or if you have a question on how I would use the roster or how I would set my roster with a particular team, just let me know. Support, follow, and share.
On 1st and goal, and running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. On 2nd down, here's Lott. And this is complete. It's Allen. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? Back now at the home of the champs, Sports Authority Field in Denver. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter.
The Colts are down on the, what's that, 1-yard line. Hopefully he can come away with at least a field goal. We'd like a touchdown, but we're in a tight game, 14-7. Colts are doing pretty good against a strong Denver defense.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on 3rd and goal. They'll try and push it in with goal. And this will result in him losing.
Or tried to get that. He fought.
3. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Brandon, it's easy to make decisions from right up here where we are.
Basically, players, all they do is just blitz. You know, that's basically how they try and contain the run, just blitz it. Blitzing can be dangerous, though, because if I can pass out of that formation.
If you want to win, you have to be aggressive here.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
So Colts get the touchdown.
Dwayne Allen, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The Colts are actually doing pretty good against this Denver team. But Denver actually a higher rated team.
A critical extra point attempt here. And an important one.
So we feel pretty good. It's 14-14 on the road. Again, against a strong Denver team.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Here we go with 2nd and 7. Shift together here from the D-line. Let's go. To throw on 2nd is Simeon. A dump off to Anderson. And he'll be brought
We gave him too much time to throw on that. We had pressure. I could have dove and did a warp tackle and sacked him or whatever, but.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good.
But he was able to dump that off to the running back. We're trying to, we want to stand and contain. We don't want the quarterback, because his quarterback scored a touchdown.
That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone
We don't want
miss in the open field.
quarterbacks running 15, 20 yards for a touchdown.
And it'll give the Broncos a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And they just did not get the snap.
Sure, why
away
Denver
in
let the
time.
clock run out. That's.
So the penalty by the offense, and now they face a 1st and 15. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be good for a Denver first down.
So we got to keep an eye on the quarterback, scrambling quarterback.
On 1st down, it's Simeon. Completes it to Norwood. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
Simeon throwing again. Oh, he almost.
Oh, almost got that pick.
Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch
Play action, the defense throw, but the linebacker had that awareness.
But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Tie game late, and the offense really has to be conscious.
That pick would have been nice on the road.
As it's becoming a factor late in this ball game. Simeon on third down. Norwood's got it complete, and he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19.
If that interception would have been really nice. If we get another chance.
Hitting the home stretch here in a great game, a tie game. Let's see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back. Offense walks to the line.
Let's go, Colts.
Number 7 of the drive. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And he'll get this down only to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam to the football and make a tackle.
Look at the opponent's trying to run the clock down, it looks like.
My name is Mike.
Simeon now to throw. Virgil Green is tied in.
Not sure what play that was.
Receiver, and it's third down. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. Now it's Simeon. They set up the screen to Booker. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
So he's playing smart. He's running the clock down there. Coach played good in this game, though. I mean, a much stronger team, and they played tight like this. He's just trying to run the clock down, I guess.
The pigskin on the 7-yard line now. It's 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And this seemingly endless drive continues. And they'll try and burn some. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime that ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now.
Broncos get in for the touchdown.
On their defense, so a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now.
How they take that from him? He fell in.
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final.
I don't know why they took that from me. They took all those seconds from me. He was in the first time.
So they do get it across for the game-winning touchdown, barring, of course, something crazy happening on the kickoff.
So if we take the crazy out of it, that's the way you close a game out.
So Colts played good. He slowed down and he played Denver a little bit different there.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45. The Colts now, their offense works their way back.
But you can see how you run the scheme. This is a weaker team, but they played close.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So my opponent started playing smart there. Obviously, he was hearing everything I was saying, so I guess that maybe that sparked him a little bit there. But the Colts played a close game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.
He'll probably send me a message. I'm sure he's probably happy he got the win, but he was listening to my commentary, so he settled down there a little bit and stayed in his pass defense so he wouldn't get beat deep. Let's go check after every game I go back and check my settings, check my playbooks. Okay. Another playbook that I use, defensive playbook I like, is the Green Bay Packers. According to the Premier Strategy Guide, the Green Bay Packers defensive playbook is number 3. The Patriots is number 1, and the Vikings is number 2. But I don't know. For some reason, I think maybe Green Bay's playbook should be 1 or 2. So I'm going to switch to the Green Bay Packers defensive playbook for this game. Let's see, the Ravens. I like Smith at number 3. Wallace at number 1. I put Perriman at number 2. Tight end, I like B. Watson at number 3. And this guy here, he may be the fastest tight end in the game. Darren Waller, 90 speed, 90 acceleration. I put him at number 1 because he's so fast. He can run away from the linebackers. I like Suggs at the right. I like Suggs at the right end. This guy's a beast here. Eric Weddle, 95 overall rate. The Seahawks. My roster scheme for Seahawks. Let's see. I would put I like okay, that's good there. I like all my running backs to be as fast as they can be. Baldwin at number 3. Lockett number 1. Richardson number 2. Seahawks, you don't have to do much to their roster because they have so much speed. You don't have to do much. Bennett, leave him there. Averill, Morgan. You don't have to do much with their roster. try the Ravens. Ravens have a very strong defense. They are rated 87 overall defense. So let's try the Ravens. Then we'll play with Seattle next, unless someone has a team they want me to play with next. Just put it in my chat box. Make sure to support and follow and share. My YouTube channel name is the word gaming, space, the word analysis, / the word strategies. Gaming analysis / strategies. So let's see what the Ravens are. Very strong team. They happen to run my scheme. One of the few teams that run my scheme well. Ravens, Seattle, Denver runs my scheme good. The Cardinals, Bengals, Carolina, Giants. I have about 7 or 8 teams that run my scheme pretty good. Trying the Green Bay Packers defensive playbook, and I'm going to stick with my Cincinnati Bengals offensive playbook.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got 2 quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Flacco's Ravens going up against Kaepernick's 49ers. With that, let's get out west to Santa Clara, where we say hello to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful...
This is a Super Bowl matchup a few years back. Ravens and the 49ers.
And we've got a good one on tap here between the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers. First carry for Carlos Hyde. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
Partner, I like Carlos Hyde coming out of Ohio State because I like the way that he would run inside and bodies would just scatter when he got through there. A very strong, aggressive runner inside.
Finished just shy of 1,000 with 988. If you're a back, how much does that hurt?
It hurts a lot, and then you want to talk to the official scorer at home and say, you couldn't find 12 more yards for me somewhere?
Now Kaepernick operating on the bootleg. This one complete, right side to McDonald. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
And McDonald here over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. They're going over the middle here to Curley. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch.
That was a good hit on that one.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of football.
Let's go Ravens on defense. Let's go. Ravens have some very big hitters on defense.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
They run again with Hyde on first. And this time not as successful.
Get the edge on that pretty good.
The line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. The starting 11 on your screen now, and the one we discuss is Torrey Smith.
You would do worse than to just call long pass plays and throw it to Torrey Smith. He can certainly take the top off of any defense.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick out to the flat for Hyde. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. And here are the Raven defensive.
Let's go, Ravens. Let's go, defense.
Elvis Dumerville, just throw your tape measure right out. He fits none of the qualities that you're looking for in terms of height, weight, speed. But he gets to the quarterback and puts him on his back.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
This offense is in rhythm now, just accumulating first downs and moving the ball downfield.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll run. Hyde.
Well, you fight that. You try to fight for them yards.
When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
They'll run for it with Hyde. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost
I saw that Hyde was
plays,
pretty tired on there,
only
too.
when
He
that
still handed
happens
off to him, though.
is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's third and goal. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's third and goal. Here's Kaepernick. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And a big
C.J. Mosley, that's that speed.
His guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to
Let's see what the Ravens
never
gonna do
try
here.
score ahead before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead,
He had the ball the whole quarter, and that's got to be very disappointing.
They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen. He can't bring him down. Buck Allen. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and all the
Touchdown!
way. Ravens touchdown. Buck Allen, 97 yards.
97-yard
And the
touchdown.
Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. And that's only the third time in NFL history we've had a run of exactly 97 yards into the end zone.
97 yards.
So we're witnessing a little bit of history right there, partner.
Good blocking there, too.
That much more impressive
Ball
for
carrier
me
vision.
is that if you're on defense, you're expecting them to run the ball. They're on their own 3-yard line. Not many people risking throwing it, so you expect them to do exactly what they did, yet it still breaks.
Sometimes people do throw.
97 yards. That's a long way.
And some quick research. The other two, 2014 Lamar Miller. The other
I
night.
know the other one. That was
Okay.
1939. Andy Urim. I was there. Oh, no, I wasn't.
You weren't there. You were almost there. You were a baby at that point. Yeah, 1939. Wow. Shift together here from the D-line. They go back to the air here after the INT. And
Caught that.
by Curley. Past the 20. Touchdown.
See that would come in that out route. I should have saw that.
Jeremy Curley, 72 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of
So he flooded that side. That's a good call.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move.
I think he
is to
tried to get it all back
be
on
in
one
the
play,
middle of
but I
the
guess
field, and
can't
that's
underestimate your
what you
opponent.
before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, And how about the end result? A touchdown.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And they hit the home run.
All right, let's go, Ravens.
One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11. We've got a 3rd and 11. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. 3rd down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Jeremy Curley is deep to return for the 49ers. Fielded at the 43. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease
Against the
board,
49ers was embarrassed on that long run by Allen, so they came back and had a big play of their own.
What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in running back drop down.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Oh, the ball comes
the ball off.
They hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for Quentin Patton that time, and it's 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick.
And that's Correa. He got that sack. I put him at right linebacker, and I moved Suggs to a right end.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep for the Ravens, Michael Campanaro. Campanaro on the return. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. And the Ravens taking the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. On every offensive coordinator,
We're locked in a 7-7 tie on the road in
they have about 5 or 6
out in San
plays
Francisco.
per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Flacco to throw again on 2nd down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. And the slot man goes.
Let's go, Ravens.
Left. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be
okay. He's setting the edge.
Scrimmage and taken down. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. On 2nd down, Flacco to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off.
He had that user. He had him back there. Running with him, user.
Francisco gets set to go here.
Naturally, we're going to say it was a poor pass, but the defensive guys say it was just a great play by them. They broke on the
fought for the ball. He won the
momentum to their team.
matchup on that, fighting for the ball.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
One receiver left, 2 to the right. Here's Kaepernick to throw. Curley's got it, complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. That one good for 16.
Like Curley's having a good game.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. But with his size coming out of the backfield, usually takes more than an arm tackle to get him down. That's why they like to get him involved in the passing game.
No doubt about it. You saw him running that angle route there and catching the ball. And with his size, not often thought to have hands, but we're hearing that more and more. Guys are doing a better job of catching the ball at any size coming out of the backfield because they need to be a full part of the offense.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. Complete to Quentin Patton. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
I do know from experience that when you
49ers are hanging in with the Ravens.
You're now doing the dictating on
Doing
defense.
pretty good so far.
And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Kaepernick looking to throw, 3rd and 2. And this is going to be...
Got to rush that throw. We got a little pressure on him.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
He run out of bounds in case he fumbled the ball.
A punt of 39. And possession will switch here as this offense will come on deep.
We locked in a good match here. Good defense going on in this game. 49ers do have a good defense, and they're very physical.
Off in the secondary. They start on the ground with West. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line.
That was a good run there.
Ground game, no doubt. That was an issue for Baltimore this year, finishing 28th. Now, West, he was their leader, but only 774 yards.
Can you believe you just said that? The ground game was an issue for Baltimore? Yeah. Because that's what they're based on. I mean, that's who they are offensively. Being able to run the football, set that tone, set that physicality, and then throw the ball off of it. That wasn't Ravens football in 2016. I can't wait to see what they do next season. And will Terrence West...
That's good ball carrier vision there by Allen on that one.
We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. 1st and 10 here for Flacco. He's going to air one out. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, they went for the big play.
That's good
there,
defense. He's
but
back
that
there.
drop could really hurt their momentum.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Incomplete on 1st down. Now Flacco on 2nd. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is caught inside the 5. Time for a break.
Time ran just out there on that one.
Quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
We had scored on that. We could have been a little bit controlled. We get the ball coming out of halftime.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2.
How you doing? It's good to see you.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the
What's up?
30-yard line.
What's going on?
Come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed
What's up, 08?
that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They begin the drive on the ground with Allen. And down he goes.
Like in a tight match here with the 49ers out here in California, 7-7.
And it produces a new set of downs.
So much for halftime adjustments by the defense because you know they had to talk about it. The entire first half.
Yeah, the 49ers have a very physical defense.
And here he is coming out in the second half and establishing the same tone. Still running the football with authority. Still gaining big yardage. So I just figure on the offensive side, they said there is no adjustment.
That's pretty good on that round. He fought away from that one.
Keep going at him. Keep handing him the football. And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Second down, Flacco now. Surveying the field. He's going to float this one deep right side. And Perriman's got
So Perriman gets by him on that for the touchdown. Touchdown.
Brashad Perriman, 52 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off.
Yes, he's really fast. He's really fast receiver. And then, of course, Flacco got the big arm.
I was thinking there's no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers.
Yeah, so the Ravens get a little cushion there, a little bit of cushion on the road here in San Francisco.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Again, the 49ers are a very physical team. They're a tough team.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
We want to keep Kaepernick, want to keep him contained.
And we'll see what they can do.
Niner, you like the Niners? Okay. We want to keep Kaepernick contained a little bit. We don't want him running the ball and breaking down the defense or scrambling, breaking down the defense.
These things worked well for us, but sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after him early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A good pickup there, a 22.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but
Cousins would be ideal with the 49ers. He would make them strong.
But that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little
Yes, I agree. He would make them strong.
Especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always
Thought
think to
Cousins was locked in
themselves,
with the Redskins.
hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. He's got his guy. It's Patton over the middle. The completion good for 3.
I was thinking that Cousins was locked in with the Redskins. What's up, 08? I mean, he's a free agent.
Running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact.
Is Kaepernick up for trade?
Really well done.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And now it's third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself.
We want to keep him contained. We don't want him rolling out. Quarterback rolls out. Quarterback rolls out, it breaks down the defense, so we don't want to give him time to roll out like that. Three-way trade potential with Dallas. Okay, that sounds like that's pretty good. I wonder who's going to get that receiver that just broke Chris Johnson's 40-time record. That guy is fast. He ran a 4.22 in a 40-yard dash.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before.
It's a good thing he accelerated out of there because he got sacked in the end zone.
Along the way, because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Second down following the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running back.
He's got a man complete.
Perriman with the catch. That was a good catch there.
36 yards.
I know they have good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder, on 3rd and long like that, how does that happen that they can get that far downfield and complete?
Well, if he's playing in the pass defense, so he's trying to, you got to make a decision on if he's going to contain the run or the pass. One thing about the Ravens, they can throw deep and they can run.
They've got to dust themselves off on defense, pick it up, and figure out how to not let that happen again.
And able to get a couple.
That's one thing the Ravens bring to the table. They can throw and they can run.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so?
Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way.
Brett Perriman with the big play again. Touchdown.
Rashad Perriman with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Ravens will add on.
Perriman's the big receiver also, so he's going to get that ball.
For the extra point.
If he's a little bit smaller, he might not get that catch for that, but he's kind of tall. The Ravens are pulling away a little bit, 21-7 here on the road in San Francisco.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Chris Davis on the return. And a nice return.
49ers were playing the Ravens pretty tight for the most part. Now we getting ready to go into the 4th quarter at 25 seconds in the 3rd.
On the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
But I must say, 49ers have been playing the game real close up until now. It's a little bit, got a little bit cushion there going on.
By the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They go play action here on 1st down.
So I figured he was going for the play action. Play action takes too much time, especially if you get a blitz coming.
Outside linebacker spot. He gets in to drop him for a loss of 12.
Play action, for the most part, it does freeze the defense a little bit. But if you blitz, you can contain it a little bit.
Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. Caught outright by Patton. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter.
And on 3rd and 15, we see the dime look, 6 DBs on the field.
Playing pass all the way. He's got time. And that's caught by Smith.
It's a good throw by Kaepernick. Kaepernick want to stay in San Francisco, huh?
Across the 45-yard line. And a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Now a play fake here on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked.
To get that little blitz going there a little bit.
Took the ball off course.
Want Kaepernick to get too much time to throw.
Good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Well, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
That was a good knockdown.
Sometimes it looks pretty simple, batting the ball away, but oftentimes there's some pretty good teaching and practice that goes into
Trying to get pressure on Kaepernick to make him throw the ball before he wants to. At the same time, we don't want him to scramble too much either.
Bring out an extra defensive back here on third down.
It could be a blitzer.
Now Kaepernick. And McDonald here over the middle. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now Kaepernick, got to have this one. And no, it's
so,
incomplete.
Mission accomplished. Made him throw before he wanted to.
But it doesn't pan out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. And now Baltimore gets.
So the 49ers stayed close for the most part, but now the Ravens are set to try and take control of the game.
The drive starts with a run by Allen. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
One receiver left, 2 to the right. Flacco here on 2nd down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 56 yards.
So again, Perriman's a big receiver, so to come for a jump ball, he's going to get the jump ball.
Great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Buck Allen, his 2nd touchdown.
Guess it was just a matter of time before they got tired of the run game and trying to play the pass and the run. I guess my scheme, you basically got to make a decision. Do you want to stop the big play or do you want to contain the run?
But not because of his efforts. Well, he's playing really well, and I love his long speed there, right? Able to get out there and burst all the way to the end zone.
You can see the difference in certain schemes. Certain teams can execute the scheme better than others. Though this game was close for the most part, Perriman was able to get free on the deep passes.
That's right.
Before you drop the ball. There you go.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Here's Hyde as they begin on the ground. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. On 2nd down, Hyde. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. 7 yards remaining here on 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
A Tim Carey for Hyde. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. They run it again with Hyde. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
So Ravens pulled away a little bit there, 28-7.
They'll run it. Here's Hyde. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations.
I suspect 49ers just running some plays now, trying to get a score for just maybe a good faith score or something.
To throw is Kaepernick. Smith catches left side. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go.
Oh, he dropped that one. Let's go, Ravens. So the Ravens are up 28-7. Perriman got deep, a couple of deep passes there for some scores.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Really nice playing with teams with fast receivers because it keeps the defense honest.
Throwing is Kaepernick on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll run for it. Hyde.
Did he get it? He got it, okay.
And they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. Just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
If he indeed got it, he didn't get it by much. This is a great push up front, but I think the nose of the football does make it over the line to gain. And whoa, that was definitely...
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They go play action for Hyde. Now Kaepernick. And his throw.
That was a good knockdown there.
Complete. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Kaepernick. That escapes the sack.
Slowed him down just enough to other man to get there to get it. That's a good play there, Ravens.
That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
So the defensive end slowed him down just enough for the other player to get there to sack him.
Looks like the offense
so my Ravens are up here 28-7.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it is incomplete.
He dropped that ball.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
Ravens defense, they hold the 49ers.
You hope for coming into the game. Just 1 kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation.
And he'll be hit from behind and taken down.
It's a good sack on that one.
Come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Whoa, Flacco's going to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And got his man complete.
Raven again. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
This is what teams with fast receivers bring to the table. It makes the defense have to play honest. You have to decide if you want to play deep. You can't stop everything, the run and the deep pass. So Perriman had a good game. I think that's his 4th touchdown.
Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
49ers played them really tight for 3 quarters. And then Perriman got deep 3 or 4 times. So with a speedy receiver, the defense has to be safe. You have to determine how you want to play.
So a very short kick. Now a hit and a loose football.
Come on, not fair.
And the Ravens get hit also. You saw it on that. Touchdown.
Another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2.
You saw the difference. Team that's weaker, they don't hold up for 4 quarters. That's basically how you tell a good team from a average team or a team that's not that good. They don't hold up for 4 quarters. Now, they played the Ravens tight for 3 quarters almost. And then you saw Perriman got deep because the 49ers didn't have the secondary to hold up to contain that deep pass. So my Ravens went 42-7.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams.
This is the offensive defensive scheme. Like I said, some teams can execute my scheme better than others. Ravens happen to be one of the teams that can execute my scheme, along with Carolina, Seattle. Denver does pretty well with my scheme. I think we'll come with the Carolina Panthers next, and I'll show you how Carolina can execute my scheme also. They're a similar team like the Ravens with fast. Actually, they have more faster receivers than the Ravens, aside from Perriman. Of course, Cam have a strong arm like Flacco. I think their running backs may be a little bit better than the Ravens running backs, but we'll see. We're going to come with the Carolina Panthers in this next game. Even though the Ravens still got 153 yards rushing. So we're going to come in this next game with the Carolina Panthers. So the Ravens win this game 48-7 over the 49ers. The 49ers played close for 3 quarters, and then Perriman, the wide receiver, he got deep for 4 times for deep strike touchdowns. Now we're going to come with Carolina Panthers, which have a very similar team. They have the deep threat. They have Cam with the big arm. Although I think the Carolina Panthers running backs may be a little bit better than Ravens. We'll see in this next game.